Hello, and welcome to the VitalityHealth Business Update for 2022. The last 24 months have been unique for all of us. For Vitality, our industry, and society as a whole, things will never be the same again. As a nation, we've come to terms with our vulnerabilities and worked together to find solutions. But now, as we move forward, the world is a very different place. For us as a business, we've always really embraced change. We turned the traditional insurance model on its head, not just delivering healthcare in the moments that matter, but by pioneering an approach to health insurance hinged on behavior change as a force for social good. Through our shared value model, we've pioneered the concept of wellness and truly being healthy in the market. In the early days, we needed to explain why well-being is important. Now, it's just part of the conversation. But given the world we live in today, as we face a cost of living crisis, access to care is limited, and with well-being in the spotlight, the shared value model is resonating now more so than ever before, especially as clients look to receive ongoing value for their insurance premiums. We've been doing this from the beginning, ever since we were launched by our parent Discovery 30 years ago. Our increasing relevance has been reflected in the significant growth in our member base over the past 12 months. And thanks to the continued help from you, our supporting advisors, we've reached the milestone of 1.5 million members in 2021. So before we update you with our latest enhancements and look at the most important trends impacting the market today, let's take a look back at the past year. A key moment was the Vitality Health launch live from the Sky Sports studio, where we shared our vision of the future of health insurance with all of you. A holistic healthcare ecosystem that can be accessed as part of a single journey in the palm of your hands. From the time we launched it last year, we've been listening to our members, all of you, learning and modifying our systems and processes. We're extremely proud of what has been created. Now let's take a look at what's next for us and the PMI market as a whole. Now firstly, with access to the NHS, primary care services are really under pressure. The role of private care has never been more important to your clients. We're also facing an unprecedented mental health challenge as a nation. That's why we are extending our access to mental health and physio support to all members as part of their core cover. We're also expanding our mental health cover so it's the most holistic available in the market. As cancer treatment and support continually evolves, we're looking always to strengthen and support the offer that we have to our members, especially in the face of cancer diagnosis. Now, as a result, we're announcing a range of new support pathways and services today. Recent years have seen a rapid expansion of telemedicine and digital care pathways across our industry. And Vitality has always been at the forefront of this. Today, we'll be showing you how we are further harnessing the power of digital technology through the next evolution of CareHub, which will now allow all members, irrespective of their underwriting type, time on risk, or the condition they are claiming for, to request care online and offer a more seamless and quicker pathway into care. Finally, we'll discuss the latest initiatives we have in place to support you, our advisor partners. We'll learn more about the new Health Claims and Insight Report, and hot off the press, we'll also be unveiling a brand new partner for the Vitality program. Now I'll hand over to Keith to share his perspective on the main trends currently impacting the healthcare landscape.
Thanks, Greg. As the disruption of COVID dies down and we continue to learn to live with the virus, we are now in a better position to look forward and build for the next decade, taking stock of improvements that we've seen over the past 2 years. Last year, we introduced our member-driven healthcare model, a model which responds to a full spectrum of our members' healthcare needs, whether by supporting them to live a healthy lifestyle, providing seamless digital care pathways when they're seeking treatment, or through delivering the peace of mind of comprehensive cover when they need it most. Through our first ever Vitality Health Claims and Insight Report, we explore a range of cutting-edge industry trends based on Vitality data during 2021. Through these insights, we see how the PMI market is evolving and demonstrate how our model is playing a key role in transforming the health insurance market. The first key insight is the critical role of prevention. Through our shared value insurance model, we use an incentive-based rewards program to positively influence the behavior of your clients. We're also pioneering a more personalized future of prevention through Vitality Next Best Action. Our approach is one that works too. Our member data shows that engagement with Vitality is linked to lower healthcare costs, up to 46% less, across major claim categories including musculoskeletal, oncology, and cardiac, proving it generates better health outcomes for your clients. Moving on to primary care, Vitality was the first insurer to introduce virtual GP, and therefore the first to introduce telemedicine as an inclusive, unrestricted benefit. We have continued to expand our primary care offering through the introduction of physiotherapy and talking therapies, and have recently extended our access to providers such as RPRS and Ascenti. The importance of such services continues to increase, and as we explore in our Health Claims and Insight Report, 40% of our claims are now for primary care. Pippa will take us through how we are further enhancing our primary care offering in just a moment. Sadly, the mental health challenges of the pandemic only continued during 2021, and this was reflected within our member data. We've seen a 46% increase in claims on our talking therapy benefit from 2019 to 2021. And last year, talking therapies accounted for over 80% of all Vitality's mental health care. Nearly 99% of those undergoing talking therapies required no further treatment for at least 3 months. Given such high demand, the need for mental health support is greater than ever. So Pippa will also talk us through how we are further expanding mental health cover for both inpatient and day patient care. We have been at the forefront of the digital care revolution. Last year, we enhanced the Care Hub and launched Consultant Finder, our single online platform where our members can manage their care, and engagement with these services demonstrates the strong demand for digital journeys. 35,000 members use the Care Hub every month, and we saw 100,000 virtual healthcare consultations in 2021 alone. We are excited to share the next evolution of Care Hub with you today. Finally, directional care has become a prominent feature of the PMI market, but to deliver it effectively, it must be combined with a genuine emphasis on quality and transparency, and powered by consultant data that ensures that your clients are equipped with the information they need to choose the consultant that's right for them. Last year, we launched the Premier Consultant Panel, which provides members with access to a panel of consultants with a proven track record of superior outcomes. Members also have the ability to earn cashback by opting to see these consultants because of the likelihood of lower cost and better outcomes for all involved, an example of shared value in action. To discover more of the claim trends I've just outlined, be sure to read the Vitality Health Claims and Insight Report that we're launching today. I'd now like to hand over to Pippa Andrews, who will talk you through our latest PMI cover enhancements.
Thanks, Keith. As we've just explored, primary care is playing an increasingly important role in the PMI market today. As well as delivering greater value to our members, we also recognise that better access to services such as virtual GPs, mental health support and physiotherapy enables us to intervene at an earlier stage and improve outcomes as a result. This is better for everyone. Today, in line with our commitment to improving access to care, we're moving to ensure that all members have access to physiotherapy and talking therapies. As a result, we will now be including 6 sessions of physiotherapy for all of our members' benefits within core cover, without the need for outpatient cover and not impacting on outpatient limits. As evidenced from our research, the UK is facing a growing mental health challenge. Vitality takes a holistic approach to promoting better mental well-being, which focuses on giving your clients tools and incentives to help the prevention of everyday mental health issues. In addition, we recognise the importance of your clients getting immediate treatment when significant mental health issues do arise. To support all our members in receiving access to the treatment that they need, we're making 3 changes to our mental health coverage. Firstly, we are becoming the first insurer to disregard medical underwriting for talking therapies. This expands counselling and CBT access to all members, regardless of their condition history or medical underwriting decision. Secondly, no medical conditions will be excluded for talking therapies. This means that, for example, if a member requires talking therapies for depression relating to menopause or postpartum depression, they will be covered. At the same time, as we broaden access to talking therapies, we recognise the need for more intensive mental health support when members need it. We currently provide up to 28 days inpatient and day patient cover annually. We are removing this annual limit and will now provide cover for an unlimited number of day patient episodes, plus an unlimited number of inpatient stays of up to 28 days each. This will apply for our personal healthcare and business healthcare clients. Our corporate clients will retain the flexibility to choose the benefit limits that are most appropriate for them. These 3 changes build upon our unique end-to-end mental wellbeing proposition, from prevention to early intervention and right through to treatment. The next area we're focusing on today is our cancer benefit. Given its prevalence and the complicated pathways often involved with a cancer diagnosis, the role of private medical insurance should not just start and stop at treatment. On top of access to the latest forms of therapy and surgery, a priority for us is ensuring your clients get the best possible access for end-to-end cancer treatment and support, from prevention right through to palliative care. And this is achieved in several ways. Starting with cover, including preventative screenings to the latest cutting-edge treatment in hospital or at home. We also provide one-to-one support from our specialised Vitality Care team. To support recovery, both men and women now have access to the Champneys Recovery Retreats. And finally, Cancer Benefit Booster, living expenses payments made to members who have serious illness cover to support them following a cancer diagnosis. Based upon updated Macmillan research on cancer's hidden price tag, we're boosting this payment to £900 per month, plus the value of their monthly premiums, up to a total maximum of £1,500 per month. To further explain the new ways that we will support your clients in the event of a cancer diagnosis, I'd like to now hand over to Danae Dudley-Hammatt, who will take us through the changes and will speak to one of the members who experienced this firsthand. Danae.
Thanks, Pippa. As mentioned, our approach to cancer cover places the customer at the center of everything we do. By continuously considering what's important to individual members and tailoring support around their needs, we are creating services that enhance every stage of the member journey, from prevention all the way through to post-treatment care. As such, from 2022, I'm delighted to announce our offering will include 3 major additions. Firstly, a new cancer support pack for members going through a cancer claim that really brings together all the ways Vitality holistically can support an individual in one place. It highlights how to access services like physiotherapy and mental health, offers guidance on exercise, nutrition, and self-help techniques, and also signposts to useful content and resources like charities who are experts in this field. Secondly, an enhanced supportive care pathway, providing specialist and expert support to members who have received the devastating news of a non-curative diagnosis. End-of-life care is an area that is far too often overlooked, so we knew we had to do something. And finally, we are launching a brand new cancer treatment support program. We know that dealing with cancer extends beyond just treatment. There are a whole host of things from nutrition to exercise and mental health support that can really aid recovery. That's why our cancer treatment support program, powered by Onco, provides personalized support to members going through cancer treatment. This program provides access to the insight and expertise of a specialist multidisciplinary team to provide members with one-to-one coaching and nutrition, physical, and mental health support. The journey will be fully digital and integrated with the wider Vitality program, with members receiving a fitness device and being rewarded with Vitality points for using this new service. We've piloted the service with our members and are really excited about its potential to improve outcomes and aid recovery. Now, I'm pleased to be joined by Kirsten Randerson, who is a friend and colleague of mine at Vitality, and who herself was recently diagnosed with cervical cancer. Kirsten is here today to share her own experiences and her journey with Vitality. Kirsten, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Hi, Danae. Thanks for having me.
So Kirsten, let's start at the very beginning. You were diagnosed with cervical cancer close to Christmas last year.
I received my normal NHS screening letter that invited me to a routine smear test. I wasn't concerned. I didn't have any symptoms. I'd never had an abnormal result. So receiving a letter saying that I did have abnormal cells and needed a colposcopy was out of the blue. But on I went, and then I was diagnosed with cervical cancer.
That must have been such a shock. How did you feel when you found out the news?
Hearing the words, "you have cancer," is probably the worst case scenario. It's devastating. My mind was going at 100 miles an hour. I was thinking, how on earth am I going to tell my family? Would I tell my children? How would I work? You know, I've got responsibilities. I think the not knowing was really scary.
The worst part. So what happened next?
I went to see the consultant. The consultant confirmed that I'd need to have an MRI scan. I remember being sat in the room with them, and she said to me, "You're taking this very well." And I simply said, "I don't know what to say." It was, you know, just one of those moments.
Did you say anything about your recovery, how long it might take? Do you mind sharing that with us?
Yeah, so they told me that it would probably be a hysterectomy. Once I'd had the MRI scan, they confirmed that it was a radical hysterectomy and it would be a minimum 3 months off work.
Can you explain to me the ways Vitality supported you along the way?
Yeah, so I had Debbie as my case manager. She had in turn referred me over to a new partner of Vitality's called Onco Health. They offer a customised program to support you before, during and after your treatment. So I had my hour consultation with Adele the day before my surgery, and we discussed various different things. So I set a goal that I would like to achieve ultimately at the end of the programme, as well as weekly goals along the way. I then, after the sort of hour with her, I had my first catch up with her 10 days after the surgery, and I was really struggling with eating. So during the call, Adele had said, "Right, we'll get you into meet Lucy, who was a dietitian. I had a chat with her. She offered me hints and tips, meal replacements, just in order to make sure that I was maintaining nutrition that was going to help my body heal in the best possible way. And that was, you know, the most important thing was to me was doing everything I could to heal and get back to some type of normality as quickly as possible.
That is so great to hear, and also really demonstrates the importance of treating the person, not just the condition that person's going through. Mm-hmm. So how are you feeling now? How are you recovering?
I'm doing really well. I'm in 3 monthly monitoring, which is, you know, great, best case scenario for me. I have downloaded the Peppy app, which has been incredibly useful during my wonderful medically induced menopause. That's a whole new minefield that I've come up against. But also I've been using Lucy, who's the physio at Onco Health, just to help support, give me different exercises that I can do that will support my, you know, strength and getting back up to normal, and ultimately my goal of cartwheeling on a beach.
Sounds like a great plan. I can't wait to see the photos. But finally, I want to ask you one piece of advice that you have for our audience, especially the women in the community. So what would that be? Please
get screened. It's, for me, the most important thing. I know it's not a nice thing to do. None of us like to go for a smear test, but for 2 minutes of your time, it's probably one of the most important tests. In my case, I had no symptoms. I'd never had an abnormal smear. And from that point to, you know, within 3 years, diagnosed with cervical cancer. So although unlikely, it can happen, and it's out there for a reason, and please just get screened. Great advice. Thank you so much for sharing your incredibly personal story with us. We are delighted you're recovering well, and if I can speak for myself, I'm so glad you're back in our team. Thank you. Now, over to Ali Hasan to tell you all about the next evolution of the Care Hub.
Thank you, Danae and Kirsten. Kirsten, we really appreciate you sharing your personal journey. Last year, we enhanced Care Hub, and in doing so, we became the first major insurer to allow members to request care online, receive immediate authorization, and then book directly with a consultant, all through one seamless digital journey. Over the past 12 months, there's been a significant increase in the number of users. Our Care Hub now sees over 35,000 unique visitors per month. We've had close to 1 million views of our providers' profiles online. Approximately half of the members visiting the Care Hub use it to request care, while others make use of other functionality, such as the ability to view their condition history, look at their plan details, and understand their excess. We're also connected with the diaries of almost 5,000 consultants, a number that's growing all the time, to help our members leave their online Care Hub experience knowing everything is in hand prior to their appointment. For 2022, we're enhancing the way our members access claims and care through the Care Hub by making it clearer and easier for our customers to navigate our website and find the help they need quickly and easily. Let's take you through it. Firstly, we're introducing a number of new areas on our website to help our members navigate their symptoms and their health conditions. Our website will provide our members with the useful information they need to progress, not just on the conditions themselves, but also on the benefits we offer and how to use them. Our members can then easily navigate into the Care Hub to request care or file a claim for their condition, and then book in with a consultant if they need to. As part of the initial release of the Care Hub, not every member and plan type was initially able to access the online digital claim functionality that we had. I am so pleased now to announce that we are now making the online career journey available to all members, irrespective of their underwriting type, time on our books, or the condition that they're claiming for. To further enable our members to obtain an instant decision, we're also introducing an online self-declaration. This is going to replace around half of all claim forms. We've been running this process as a pilot, and this is going to be implemented permanently. Following authorization, our members can use our consultant finder to research and choose an appropriate consultant from our network of specialists, including Premier Consultants. These enhancements form a key component of our vision of the future of health insurance. We're continuing to improve the journey for our members, a seamless and fully digital experience when they request care, all the way from symptoms and GP referral through to an appointment with our consultants. We'll continue to work to transform our members' experience of care, empowering them so they can choose the right support for their healthcare needs. Thank you, and Greg, back to you.
Thank you, Ali. Now, to help close today's business update, I'm joined by Karl Hewstone to share some of the things that we're actually going to be doing to support our advisors. Welcome, Karl.
Thank you.
Karl, one of the themes, one of the major themes coming through today is all around our new Health and Insights report. Can you maybe share a little bit more around this topic, please?
So as you know, we are deeply proud to lead the market when it comes to sharing insights with our advisors. And that's why I'm personally excited to see us launch the first ever Vitality Health Claims and Insights report. This report unpacks many of the insights that the team have shared today, exploring the latest data on cancer, mental health, musculoskeletal, digital health, and of course the critical role that prevention plays. Off the back of this, we're updating many of the modules in the Vitality Academy, ensuring they remain topical and up to date with the latest insights.
Karl, thank you for sharing those insights, and I'm certainly looking forward to reading them all, and I'm sure they'll provide huge value for our advisors. Another major theme has been that of technology. Can you maybe share what technological innovations we've put in place to better support our advisors and make them more effective?
So as you know, we're making significant investments in our member digital experience, but we're doing the same for our advisors as well. And I want to just focus on some of our best examples. Firstly, one of the ways we share insight and learning is via the hugely popular Insights Hub, our dedicated content hub for advisors. I just mentioned the Vitality Academy. Currently over 4,400 advisors are registered and have taken over 12,500 courses. The completion of each course comes with a CPD certificate. For the latest news and trends on clinical issues, advisors can watch our monthly video series, Clinically Speaking. Turning to advisor tools, we have recently updated the Return on Investment Calculator. This powerful tool shows advisors and their employer clients just how much value they can return by investing in employee wellness through higher productivity and lower absenteeism. And finally, we'll shortly be updating our Quick Quote tool to allow advisors to generate new to market business healthcare quotes for schemes of up to 20 employees.
Karl, thank you. Thank you for sharing this toolkit of innovations to support our advisors, and I'm sure our field team will be out supporting advisors if there's anything they need additional help on. Another really interesting theme is this whole future of the workplace. I mean, I don't think there's a boardroom or a business that's not grappling with what does the future of the workplace look like. Any insights or learnings in that area?
No, absolutely, you're right. It's a topic that is constantly being debated by employers all of the time as they consider the future of the workplace. And that's why we relaunched Britain's Healthiest Workplace. So as a reminder, this is the UK's largest survey of employee health, well-being and productivity. As for previous years, this survey will provide an invaluable source of insight for our advisors and their clients, especially given the rapidly changing nature of workplace in recent times. This survey is open to employers right now, and we will be sharing the results later on in the year.
Another question that I have is that wellness is absolutely core to businesses, to individuals right now, but at the same time there is a cost of living challenge. What is Vitality doing to deal with this conundrum?
So as you know, Greg, I get the great job of announcing the special offers which are coming soon. Individual customers can benefit from up to 2 months cash back on their premiums when they get active. This applies to business customers as well. In addition, previously uninsured schemes who qualify for an additional month's cash back, meaning they could get up to a quarter of their annual premium back.
I now have the pleasure of recapping on today's headline announcements. With primary care playing an increasing role in PMI, we will now be embedding 6 sessions of physiotherapy within our core cover, meaning that all members can now access Vitality GP, CBT and counselling and physiotherapy. Now also, given the rising demand for mental health cover, we are removing underwriting for talking therapies. No medical conditions are now excluded for talking therapies as well. We've also enhanced our inpatient and day patient mental health cover. As cancer cover continues to evolve, we need to evolve, and we've enhanced support for our members going through a cancer claim, including a new cancer support program and significantly increased payouts through our cancer benefit booster. Given the continued rise of the digital pathways, we've also evolved our new care hub with new enhancements, which all members can now request care online. Plus, given the rapidly changing healthcare landscape, we've unveiled our first ever Claims and Insight report for 2022. And to cap it all off, up to 3 months cashback when your clients engage with Vitality. And finally, it would not be a Vitality business update without a new partner. And we're really thrilled to reveal that we are partnering with Specialized to give your clients up to 25% off Specialized bikes. Specialized has been a true pioneer in the world of cycling for decades and cater for really all disciplines, from mountain to road models to e-bikes and women-specific models. This new benefit will be available on Vitality Select and Plus, as well as being made available to Vitality Car members. And later in the year, we'll be back to be sharing more exciting changes and benefits with all of you. So to close, therefore, I just want to thank you all for joining us today for this Vitality Health Business Update. And thank you more than ever for your continued support. Proudly, together, we are changing lives for the better. We're making people healthier and giving them fast access to end-to-end care when they need it most. Many thanks for being on this journey with us. Keep well and see you soon.